by my side. I swallow my pride, my love.
Oh my God, Paula is doing. Paula's leading as a pedal note.
Welcome to Entertainment Weekly's 3 Rounds. I'm Sam Heifel, and I am joined by the cast of Girls5eva. We have Renee Elise Goldsberry, Busy Phillips, Paula Pell, and Sara Bareilles.
Hello.
Cheers, ladies. Round one.
Cheers.
I know this is scary.
This looks so good. Delish.
Ooh,
That is very good.
I want to start by taking things all the way back to the beginning. This was like Zoom casted, right? So was there any type of chemistry read?
No.
We discovered each other on the first table read. We knew Sara was doing it.
Yeah.
She was like the calling card.
I knew Sara and you were doing it, and after I read the script, I said, if Gloria's not Paula Pell, I'll be shocked.
And that's when they thought of me, because they had tried 7 people.
No, that's not true. I had nothing to do with the casting.
I knew all 3 of you were going to be in it, and that was why I said yes. I would have said yes anyway, but I really said an enthusiastic yes.
They were so good on the first table read. That's when I discovered you two, that I actually thought they were just like ringers to help us out.
Oh
To get the table read, and that they were going to actually do the show.
Oh my God.
But they were
didn't think
because
we
they're
were
both
doing those
personal
parts.
friends of Tina Fey.
Oh my God.
Sure.
So I thought she was like, hey, can you guys just read this for
Wait,
us?
before the
Help
table
out
read, you
Renee.
didn't know that we were in the
No
show?
one told
I mean,
you.
at the table
No,
read?
so I literally turned on
Showed
the Zoom
up,
and I'm like,
yeah.
oh my God.
You didn't know?
Not until like the night before.
No, I
thought
didn't
you
know
meant
until
during-
I turned on my computer.
I thought-
Oh my God.
I swear to God, I thought you guys were.
See, look, guys, we're learning new things.
I know.
Right now. Cheers. to that.
Cheers to new information.
Alcohol is truth juice.
In terms of meeting in person, that was on set? Like you guys didn't meet in person until...
well, Sarah I had never met, and then on the first day of work, she had just shot a flashback scene and had these little, like, Spice Girls pigtails and her mask and everything. And she came bopping by looking like she was 13 and by my dressing room, and she goes, hi, I'm so glad you're here, so glad we're here. And I was like, hi. And it was just that generic meeting someone on set where I was like, and nice to meet you
I'll
also.
take an orange juice.
And I was kind of waiting for her to say who she was or anything, and then go out there and I look at her pigtails and I'm like, that's Sara Bareilles.
Well, speaking of those 90s flashbacks, Paula, you don't always get to partake, but
Yes.
what are you all's favorite like flashbacks that you've gotten to film?
I have to say, I love the opening of the show when Paula comes out at the end. It's kind of like, it feels like just a little montage that leads to the present moment. And by the time we're sitting in the diner at the end, I have chills. It makes me happy.
For some of these like quick little flashbacks where we're cutting back to literally like 20 seconds, are you guys on the flashback end of that filming entire scenes?
No.
And like you're just filming those 20 seconds?
But they will go to the nth degree for a 3-second pop.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean,
Truly, the whole system is organized around like this ambition to like these big swings. It's why it's so much fun
Yeah.
to make the show. They will go all out, and you're gonna be like, "How long is this gonna be on the episode?"
Yeah.
And it'll be like
long.
3 seconds.
I have to ask, how long did it take you all to stop singing the theme song after you recorded it? Because I think it took me like 6 months after watching it to stop
I still
singing it.
randomly sing different songs
Me
from
too,
it.
me too. There's one that from this year that has been in my head on a loop.
Which one?
When I cry at a movie, really crying about myself.
You know what's so good? That's actually wonderful because they write these really small snippets of a song, and they'll go back later and try to fill them in.
Well, Jeff used to be the musical director at SNL with me, and we would call. Writers would call in the middle of the night at 5 a.m. and leave him messages and go. So the script I wrote that has this cabin thing. It's cabin, and you're so delirious, and you're trying to sing some stupid ass theme song to some fake show, and then he'd get in the morning and be composing all this, and it would be hilarious. So
Jeff Richmond.
he's got chops.
Richmond.
That one. He's got chops.
G5E Music Department.
right, ladies, round 2.
Cheers. Can we cheers to June,
Let's
our
cheers
lovely
to
bartender.
June.
Oh yeah.
June is
Oh my
bartending.
God.
Oh
my God. I knew you were going to do it. I knew it.
I do want to get into the actual process of the music in this show, because I would imagine the vast majority of it you're singing in a studio. Is any of it live? You're riffing a lot. What's live? How does
This
it
year,
work to
there
bring
is
that?
some
lot
live,
that's
yeah.
live.
There's
Yeah.
a lot that's live.
There's a lot of live.
Okay.
I mean, this was the great discovery. I think I didn't know these were singers. I knew she was a singer, obviously.
Sure.
I didn't know Busy could sing, and Busy's gonna be on Broadway someday.
Someday.
I mean, we just put
I thought you were
that out there. I
revealing
just feel like
something.
it's ripe. It's ripe. The ripe.
Well, guys.
As well, Paula Pell.
No, it's too late now, but go ahead.
I knew that Paula Pell could sing
Both.
too.
I did not know both. I did not know that, and so you capture it in the moment. I mean, sometimes we go back if there's continuity issues or you have to sweeten something, but it's really a lot of it is just happening in the moment.
Yes,
It's
I think
amazing.
more so this year. Even I'm definitely a apprentice around these pros with it, so I'm always very approval seeking of I'll do anything they tell me. If they're like, that part is a little flat, I'll work on it. You can see me smiling really big. If I thought something was flat, you'll see me in the show smiling when I'm singing the note like this. Brightening the tone to bring it up from flat.
I get really excited and I sing too loud sometimes. and then Jeff will come in and just in his very sweet way be like, so Biz, I think what would be great
Just to get
is
choices.
just in this
It's
one.
an option.
This is an option for
just-
volume.
Just as an option, if you just took it down about
Yeah.
25, 30%, 40,
From air horn.
40%.
Yeah.
40% take it down. And maybe just follow what Sarah's doing. And I'll be like, great, I got it,
And also sing the same song they're singing.
And also, you're great.
Also, we're very emotional, all of us,
Oh my
about
God.
singing, and obviously those two have, done incredible emotional, connective things with their music. And Busy and I was trying to be serious.
I mean,
for
she had an
for
entire
a
gin
mother
cocktail.
effing
She,
minute.
She drank a whole.
she hasn't eaten and she had a gin
Cocktail.
cocktail.
But I feel like the
I know
music,
you're gonna start.
especially in this season, there are some songs where we're like, oh no, this is
We're
gonna
gonna
make me
cry.
cry.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
cry.
cry in this.
Yeah.
We're gonna cry. And I feel like when people watch it, they feel that.
We've had crew members that are extremely emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About
it's
the
really
fact
sweet.
that, I think we might take it for granted that we're hearing live music, but they don't.
Yes.
And they've been extremely emotional about. I mean, I think one of
And
the
open.
most beautiful things about the show in general is that it's been such a bomb in COVID, and it's just really been a blessing to be able to come together doing something that's seemingly silly, but really beautiful. And the music, I think, elevates it, even though it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think it elevates it, and I only learn that when I look at the crew's faces when we're doing it.
That's why this season is so fun because it's like we just went deeper. We went into deeper waters with every character, and it was already so funny, but it's just so nice. Like the roots are growing, and we're understanding the characters. Like you're getting to watch our characters actually
Telling the truth
aspire.
about what their dream is.
Yes,
Yeah.
get real about the vulnerability of that.
Yeah.
It's like you're reaching for something.
Because there's a lot of imposter
beautiful.
syndrome anyway with
Yeah.
all of us in real life
I
and
don't
our
experience
characters
that.
of like
Right.
of like, wait, am I even good enough to be doing
Sam,
this? So
you know what I love so much? You can literally throw a question out and 15 minutes later.
We're still gonna be
The
talking.
round is over.
You can literally, the round
round is
continues
over.
forever. All right, cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
And I have a request for some bread.
Round 3, ladies.
They're like shrug.
All I have to say is somebody needs to be the bottom of the string.
Cheers.
Okay, I'll see you at the bottom,
SB.
mermaids.
June, you're a genius.
Well, I want to dig into some season 2 moments.
Yes.
And we've been talking about this a bit, but there is an amazing disappointed reference that I feel like a
Oh,
lot of
God.
people will get But did you understand
So
it?
there's a moment, I think it's in episode 3 or 2. And I say disappointed because I can't fool the world that my feet are both perfect. And I did a couple of takes and Meredith came in and she was like, do you know the reference, Renee? And she told me the reference. I had no idea.
I still don't know the reference.
I didn't know the reference, and she told me, and I just did it exactly like she said. And I was a little worried about it when I saw the first 3 episodes because I don't really get it. And affirmation from God, Sam said to me when I sat down, "Oh my God, when you say disappointed in season 2 of Girls5eva, we just laughed hysterically."
Wait,
because she knows the reference. Did you tell us?
It is a famous Kevin Sorbo moment when he was
Hercules.
filming Hercules. It is not supposed to be dialogue. I believe it's like his character is supposed to be disappointed.
This isn't my world. Disappointed!
No.
Like he just reads the
It's in
script
a
as if it's
parenthetical.
disappointed.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's incredible.
It's literally like for Meredith said, it literally is a parenthetical. Like this is what the actor should be
my
feeling,
God.
and he just yells it
He
really loud.
screamed disappointed.
And Meredith was like, "That's why this is here."
I did
So I
Oh my
did
God.
it, and it clearly.
I just laughed because it was such a funny wikiism to
That she would
scream
yell
out
her
your
emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just love this writing team.
It's so good.
yeah. There is also a tattoo that happens in season 2 that made me think, if you all had to get a tattoo dedicated to an actor's filmography,
Oh God.
who would it be?
Oh my God, you go first. Anyone over there?
Wait, do you know? Okay, so it's me that has the
There's
tattoo.
that tattoo
was
about
being
Kevin
vague.
Bacon's
Yes.
filmography.
So I had forgotten that we had done that bit and they put this giant fake tattoo on me.
Yeah.
And I went to get a massage.
Oh my God.
And all of a sudden the lady was like first of all, she like pulls the thing that pulls the towel back and she's like, like gasps. And I was like, that's weird. And then she's like massaging me and she's like, something, and it's muffled because she's obviously wearing a mask and I'm wearing a mask. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And she's like, I'm ruining it all. And I was like, you're ruining what? And she was like, I don't know. I think you got a bad tattoo. And I was like, she thought she had like
She thought she was breaking
She
your
thought she had
tattoo.
rubbed my tattoo off.
my
That said you
Bless her
love
heart.
Kevin Bacon's filmography.
Yes. And was also like horrified that this. No,
Okay,
it's
wait,
fine.
let's talk. It could be from season 1 or season 2.
Okay.
What
I know
has
this
been
one. I know
the
this one.
scene or moment that's been the hardest to get through without laughing?
guys,
We know it. We know it.
hello.
You got it.
However,
you tell
it's
it.
not in the show, right?
Nope.
No, it got cut
It got
from
cut
the
from the
show.
show.
More fun that you get to hear this.
Honestly, we need a groundswell from the public to ask for this moment to be released.
Online.
yes.
I actually think what they should
Please
Tell them,
TV
tell them what we're talking about so they don't feel left out.
There was a scene in episode 8, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Nobody
Where
knows.
we do a great production number of a song. Did you write it, Sara Bareilles?
I probably did.
And
I'm
we
kidding.
do a big production number at the end of this season, and then we're sitting in the diner afterwards, and my skirt was so short.
Well, like me right now, my legs are sweating very much into this stool.
However you kind of, I don't know, equate it out, I was sitting on my vagina, and
On the bear, on
We
the
all sit on
because
our
my
vaginas.
skirt was so short, and
In a
Paula
way.
Pell was sitting next to me in the booth when we were shooting the scene, and she's maybe the nicest person I've ever met in my life. Which made it so funny that every time she looked over at me in the scene, she had such a look of disgust on her face. Anyway, so we were shooting Sara and Busy's close-up shots, and Paula and I were really just there to feed them lines, and we did not do a very good job because I was crying so hard laughing because I was so uncomfortable.
We have photos of it. She's singing a Bruce Springsteen
Oh God.
ditty, she's doing it so.
No one's gonna care. We found out when we first told the
It was
story
so
that
insane.
they cut it from the.
It was
won't-
so
no one will ever
insane.
see this unless
and
there's
she
a
was
groundswell.
crying through it so hard that her tears were going down through her cleavage and down to
into
her.
her-
Basically, they had written a great opportunity for me to sing a song that would be in, let's say,
In the
style of Bruce Springsteen,
Right.
the musical. If there was a musical about Bruce Springsteen,
This is the
and I had to on the spot come up with the music for Bruce Springsteen, the music.
Bruce Springsteen.
And I had to do that while I was sitting on my vagina in a very interesting booth in the
With the
vagina.
photos of
What
it.
is happening?
Paula Pell, the nicest person in the world, staring at me
The
with utter
photos,
disgust.
you know
on
why
her
I was
face.
looking at you with disgust? Because when I am in fear of breaking and they're saying, like, we have no time, we gotta finish
It was
this.
also-
Because at the end of the night, they were like,
Last
end of the
shot.
season, they were like, we have to finish this. I was so terrified that I was gonna be the reason that I was gonna go down hard and never be able to do the scene because I was laughing so hard. That then I'd get this look like,
I
I'm
know.
really
It was
holding
so
on.
Funny.
Yeah.
I posted it on Instagram, Renee Lee Goldsberry Blue Check.
oh, Jesus. It's always an agenda.
Renee is my new, I mean, not new, obsession.
What 90s song would you like Girls5eva to cover?
Ooh. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes hold of me. In the days you look so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me by my side. I swallow my pride, my love. Oh my God, so Paula is doing.
I get
Oh my God, I love you so much right now. High five.
My song would be
That's SWV.
Don't Let Go.
Double.
First of all, you
Don't get on my mood.
Sarah
Bareilles.
Bareilles, can we just
For
talk about girl
Please.
groups? Can we
Your
talk
song is so
about the
loose, right?
legacy that is before us?
No, I
Sarah,
hate all
can you
this.
talk a little bit as a very successful solo artist
Oh.
about this opportunity in your life to double back on something that you had never planned to do? Sorry, I'm
Love that.
taking over.
I love that.
Sarah.
So I ventured into the music industry with a tremendous amount of insecurity. I never had the confidence to be playful, I think. And so getting to be in my
playful.
40s, I'm 42, and
So young.
and to get so young,
Cheers.
but have a beautiful amount of experience at this point, and I get to
Oh, that's
practice being playful.
I love that.
I took myself too seriously, and I was always so afraid of doing it wrong that I didn't allow myself to like have fun and make mistakes. I was very like, I don't know,
Well,
tight.
you, my dear, have done it right.
Hey,
Not
thank
only
you.
did you do
Cheers.
it right, but you're doing it even better.
Oh, thank you. But this is so beautiful to get to do, and with friends. I mean, I know you can see we're genuinely in love with each other. Yes, we are.
So
And-
it'll last about 6 years.
Well, what's gonna be so sad? What's gonna be so sad because
It's the
you know.
statistics of America.
Well, also, I mean, I was gonna say at this point, streaming we're looking at 3 seasons, but whatever. But what's so sad? Because I'm like old lady glamour is that like I do know the preciousness of this moment, and oh God, Jesus, I'm gonna cry. No, but I also know I know that everything is constantly changing. But I also know that even though we'll always be forever in each other's hearts, we won't we won't see each other. Guys, I don't know where Linda Cardellini is. We talk to each other once every year on their birthdays. That's just how TV works, Renee! You are in love with the people
So
if
it's
it's
on
good.
you, Peacock.
So Peacock, you want this?
Oh,
That was actually a line I got in a movie.
Season 2.
Oh boy.
Season 2. Season 3.
Oh, now we want season 3. Okay, ladies.
5 seasons in a movie.
She's like, okay, ladies.
One final cheers. This has been Entertainment Weekly's 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Cheers!
I like the second drink best.
I mean,
Every 3 rounds.
something
what I have to do.
always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do.
No matter what I say or do.